guys, just give my quick thoughts of the Winchesters, episode 7. So we finally get to see Samuel, which is at the very end. At least he's finally in the show now, and I guess in the next episode, he can actually fill in with what's been going on, because this whole episode been trying to find him since they finally got a lead, and at the same time he might be in danger, so they're kind of limited to the time that they have to find him, because he possibly could die, and it looks like he was badly injured too when they finally find him too, as you can see on his near his yeah. But luckily, I guess he survived, and just in time, he kind of saves John and Mary, because they get in danger while trying to fight I guess the big bad. Even though, was she really the big bad this whole time, like the leader of the Akrida, who we thought was the big bad? I guess not. It's actually someone else, and they kind of tease him at the end, but we don't really get to see him. Also, we get some stuff with John, with his father, and I guess all the anger he has for his father because of him not really being there for like 15 years and stuff. And they try to use that emotion to help basically bring him back from the dead, not for long, just temporarily, just to find out some information where the Akrida could be. Because he was the last one, I think, to see the Akrida and where they actually could be. So he's actually able to help basically find, Mary's father, Samuel. Because at the same time, they kind of end up in like a Akrida nest, and it kind of gets a bit much for them. So since they think they're probably going to die, I guess they have like one last kiss, but then that's when, Samuel shows up. As for the other characters, I guess they're trying to find the samples from what the Akrida have been doing. That could be a problem in the future, so I guess their goal is to get those samples, but it seems like they kind of get surrounded too, but I'm not sure if they show what happens to them. As for Ada and John's mother, I guess they're kind of on watch, and it seems like there's this police officer who's a part of the Akrida who's being controlled, because I guess we kind of see a lot of people getting controlled in this, like just using civilians, and we see our characters having to fight them. Like with John and Mary like kicking ass too. Just destroying them. Yeah, that was a cool fight scene. Nothing brilliant, but it was cool. But yeah. This episode's actually the shortest episode of the whole show too. It's only like 38 minutes, so I wouldn't say there's too much to talk about, apart from the stuff with John and him, sharing with how he feels about his father, and how he had this thing that he got from his father, like that he had like this music box thing, and how he broke it because of not just because he's mad at his father, but because he's mad at himself, because he feels like he's the reason why his father left, because he used to hear arguments with him and his father and his mother, and he used to hear his name mentioned, but he used like ways to not really hear what they're saying, and by the time he doesn't really hear it anymore, his father's gone at that point, and it was cool that he gets to see his father again, but it wasn't really a long scene. It should have been a lot longer. That's all I'm going to say, man. Yeah, but actually, that scene should have been a lot longer. He probably didn't have a lot of time, but he could have. Seems like the only time he had was to give the important information without actually getting to have a proper, conversation with him. But maybe in the future we'll get to see him again. Who knows? But at least we've got Samuel, and that's all I can say about that. Yeah, until we actually get some actual footage, because it was only like a very brief with what we see from him at the end. He's just there to save him, and then it just cuts away. Yeah. With them showing like, I guess, what the real threat actually is, the real queen of the Akrida. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Let me know what you thought of the episode. Appreciate if you can leave a like. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.